How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. Welcome to my 20th anniversary Japanese sale video in which any of the duplicates that I pulled in my booster case of the Japanese evolutions will be made available for you guys to purchase. Now, I wrote myself a little cheat sheet so that we could get right into the sale video, so I'm going to speed through the major rules, but as always, make sure you check in the description for a full list of rules and regulations so that you can have the best possible buying experience and so that I can actually provide the cards to you in the first place. So, if you see anything in this video that you want to purchase, you have to either private message me on YouTube, which you can do by clicking my channel name, clicking the About tab, and hitting the button that says Send Message, or alternately, which is what most people do, you can email me directly at wakeruncollapse@gmail.com. That's at gmail.com. I'm not going to respond to tweets, comments, any other method of finding me. Twitter DMs, I don't respond to that either. It's PM or email only. Also, I only accept PayPal for the first 2 weeks of a sale video following a new set's release. I'm sorry that I can't accept cash by mail right now, but I need to make sure that these cards and these transactions can go as quickly as possible. PayPal USD is the only form of payment that I will accept. Number 3, payment needs to be accepted within 3 days of you receiving a total from me. If I have not received your payment in that time frame, I will release your cards for other people to purchase, as I'll just figure that you're no longer interested in that. Number 4, shipping is free inside the United States if you just have a few cards, and $1 per top loader if you live internationally. Now, a top loader fits a maximum of 2 cards. If you purchase more than 8 cards, so 9 cards or more, then you will need to use a bubble mailer. Bubble mailer rates are $3 minimum for the United States purchasers and $14 minimum for international purchasers. If you're really close, if you've got like just 9 or 10 or something like that, and you're an international buyer, I might make an exception for you, but don't count on that. Depends on a lot of factors. We'll have to talk about it if you're right on that borderline, but I'm not going to be shipping out like crazy amount of envelopes just to save you a couple of bucks. Number 5, $2 minimum purchase. That should be no surprise. And number 6, limit of 2 for each individual holo. If you want to buy holos, you can buy 1 or 2, but it's a limit of 1 per customer on each individual EX, full art, and break card. So if you wanted a Nidoking break and a Starmie break, you could buy both of them, but you wouldn't be able to buy 2 copies of Nidoking break because I need to make sure these cards are available to others. Now that we're almost 3 minutes in, let's get on with the cards and the pricing. And before I show you individual cards, if you want to buy a completed common and uncommon set, which I think is like 59 cards, I think it's 59 cards, not including like the uncommon trainers and things like that. That wouldn't be included. Just your regular, your commons, your uncommons, and your regular trainer cards. None of these fancy, goofy special cards, anything like that. If you wanted to just buy that regular numbered common and uncommon set, is the best way to describe it, that's going to be $10 plus shipping. If you want to buy a common and uncommon set without including any of the regular trainers, it's like a 42 card set, but it saves some of the rarer uncommons, if that makes sense. That would be $5 plus wherever the shipping cost would lie, depending on where you live. If you want to buy 1 each of all 14 holographic cards, that would be $23 plus shipping. And unfortunately, I'm not selling individual common or uncommon cards at this time. It's just far too complicated with the number of boxes that I open to be able to sort through everything and know what I have available. Now, to give you an idea of how many EXs, breaks, and those like super uncommon cards that I have, beyond the individual, like the single copies of everything that I have, that's it. That's for everything. That's your EXs, that's your super uncommons, which is what I'm calling them now, and that's your breaks. I have 1 copy for sale, which you'll see individually in a second, and that is all I have for extra stock. So do not be surprised at all if you message me and the card you want is sold out. So, $1 holos are going to be the Poliwrath, Magneton, Nidoking, Machamp, Hitmonchan, Clefairy, and Chansey. These will all be $1 a piece. $2 a piece for the Ninetales, Raichu, Zapdos, $3 a piece for the Gyarados, Mewtwo, and Mew, and $5 apiece for the Charizard. And as always, when you message me or email me, the best thing to do is to provide as much information as possible about the card that you want. If you say you want a Charizard, I'm going to assume you mean the Charizard and not the EX, and not the Mega EX and not the Full Art. Please be descriptive with the card that you want. You can even throw a timestamp in if you want to, or you could just be clear with your message. It makes a big difference. Now, for the Super Uncommons, they're each going to be $5 a piece, and I have the Exeggutor, Imakuni Doduo, and Here Comes Team Rocket. Those will be $5 a piece. Have some $5 breaks as well. Nidoking will be $5. Machamp break will be $5. Gonna go with $6 for the Ninetales break, and $6 for the Starmie break. Ooh, save those till the end. I have a couple of $5 EXs. Venusaur EX is $5, and Blastoise EX will be $5 as well. $6 a piece for the Charizard EX, Mewtwo EX, Pidgeot EX, and Dragonite EX. $8 a piece for the Mega Venusaur EX, $8 for the Mega Blastoise EX, $8 for the Mega Pidgeot EX, and $10 for the Mega Charizard EX. Last and certainly not least, we have the Full Arts. $20 a piece for the Venusaur EX. And keep in mind that Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, and Pikachu are not the embossed Full Arts, they are regular Full Arts, which is why the embossed natured ones are a little bit more expensive. But Venusaur EX, Full Art, $20 a piece. I have 2 of those. $20 for the lone copy of the Blastoise EX Full Art. $25 for the Charizard Full Art. $25 for the Pikachu Full Art. And I do have 2 copies of that. $30 for the Mewtwo Full Art. And $30 for the Brock Full Art. Now I want to address this right now because some people might get to the end of the video and, well, be puzzled. I want to mention right now, right out of the gate, that the prices that I've seen online for almost every card that you see here are higher, or at the very worst, they're about the same. I have evidence in my eBay watch list of the Full Art selling for more than everything that I just priced there. The Mewtwo Full Art sold for $45 on eBay. I've seen Pikachu sell for like 30 something. I've seen really high listings for a lot of cards in a lot of places, and given the rarity of the booster boxes, the extra cost of the booster boxes, and the added popularity, I feel that these are very fair prices. If you don't like the prices, you don't have to buy from me. I would never tell you that you had to, but don't think that I'm just gouging people on prices. Like, you can even see in the description of the video the total number of each card that I pulled out of my booster case. Like, look at it right here. When you go through, I have 1 copy of Blastoise EX here, 1 in my collection, and 1 in the sale video. Out of 20 boxes, I have 2 Blastoise EXs to sell you guys. I think the same is the case for the Pidgeot EX and the Mega Pidgeot EX. I have 2 copies for sale out of an entire case. It's just the way that the pull rates work out. There's tons of holos, and there's not as many on the EXs and the breaks and the Full Arts, unfortunately. So it's reflective of what everybody else is paying, and I think I'm doing better than them. So don't think that I'm just trying to take advantage of nostalgia, because I'm really not. These prices are good, and if they don't sell, which they will, but if they don't sell, then I will adjust accordingly in time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and of course remember to either private message me or email me at wakeruncollapse@gmail.com if you see anything in this video that you would like to add to your collection. Look forward to hearing from you soon.